grandfather, we used to call him Baba. So Baba was talking to me one fine day saying that you use a lot of essential oils to make healing potions. So why don't you create some interesting perfume for me? In olden days, the royalties used to, get their customized perfumes made by the perfumers, and they used to be recognized by their perfume. Their identity would be through their fragrances. So that led me to learn perfumery after I studied aromatherapy. After I completed with my aromatherapy and I was practicing it, I started learning perfumery. So that was how, I went into perfumery.
Hi, Miss Rupal.
Hi.
We are here from DLC, and we would love to know more about you.
Oh wow, come on, come in.
What's the first thing you do in the morning?
Well, I get up, I have 2 glasses of water, and then come and sit with my little pets and have a little chit chat with them and have a cuddling session with them.
How many pets do you have?
Well, I have 2 at the moment. One is a 6-year-old Shih Tzu. He is Fluffy, and the other one is a 6-month-old Shih Tzu. He's Leo.
What's your daily morning ritual?
My daily morning ritual is having my wonderful coffee that I make. It is made out of hot coffee and ghee. It's a black coffee with ghee. I churn it in my bullet and have that in the morning for keeping my skin lubricated the entire day.
What fragrance mean to you?
Well, for me, fragrance is an experience.
What is the first designer perfume you gifted yourself?
My favorite would be Tom Ford.
What was the idea behind Wikka?
Wikka, the idea behind Wikka was to recreate the gone eras and the golden era when people used to, create beauty potions and healing potions by keeping themselves absolutely close to nature.
What does Wicca mean?
Wicca means magic, magic which takes different forms.
What is the mantra for Wicca's beauty?
It is going natural, absolutely.
Which perfume brand do you use the most?
I generally don't use many perfumes because I keep my nose clear of fragrances so that I can just start blending any minute I feel like blending. So I might just use essential oils, pure essential oils of jasmine or rose or oud in their purest form without blending them much.
One essential oil you love the most?
Well, very difficult to pick one essential oils because there's so many benefits of each oil that I just can't decide. But yes, if I go by only the olfactory point of view, where smell-wise, if I say, then it's going to be rose and oud, of course.
Essentials oils for sun protect.
It will be geranium,
Essential oils for a better night's sleep.
marjoram, and lavender.
Lavender or rose, what do you prefer?
Of course, rose.
Floral or woody?
A combination.
Diamonds or pearls?
Pearls, of course.
Heels or flats?
Heels, always.
Your favorite aroma of your own?
I think I haven't created it yet.
The most expensive perfume ingredient?
The most expensive, of course, is oud and amber. Ambergris, if you know that. It's the whale vomit, as you all know it.
Importance of essential oil in aromatherapy?
Importance of essential oil in aromatherapy is something like, is breathing important to you? Yeah, it is very, very. Aromatherapy is made of essential oils.
What differentiates a good fragrance from a great one?
The best perfume could be made with only purest of ingredients. That would be the nice one.
What is your favorite solvent in fragrances that you use?
Favorite solvent, let me show you something. Not many people have seen a solvent which is solid, it's a solid perfume. The best solvent would be this because it's not harmful for your skin. It's absolutely beneficial, made of waxes and butters. So this was a kind of perfume which was used in olden days. So this is the best solvent for me.
Your qualification?
In college, I studied computer science, and then after getting married and gone into the family which was into agriculture. So I started studying, about essential oils. So I have studied aromatherapy. I have then studied perfumery. Also studied a lot of acupressure. Then I've also studied the art of massages and lymphatic drainage massages for detoxification, and it goes on.
Okay, we've heard that you're from a Parsi school. How is it studying in a Parsi school?
Parsi school, yes, I'm from a Parsi school. I'm very proud to be, a student of that school. My experience was outstanding. You can say it was more of a finishing school than a school that taught you only studies and sports.
Have you been to Perfume capital of the world, which is Grasse in France?
Well, that is my next visit in a couple of months from now.
How often do you go fragrance shopping?
Well, fragrance shopping is not going to be a right thing to say. Come, I'll tell you something about. Generally I want to keep my mind very clean of fragrances so that my canvas is clean for starting any kind of art as soon as I think of it. So I don't generally buy fragrances, but yes, for getting inspiration from different fragrances, I do visit once in about 3 months, that kind of.
Your favorite perfume store in the world?
My favorite perfume store would be in London.
When you practice aromatherapy,
Well, when is not possible, but it is an experience which you have to experience the whole day around you.
you got a lovely balcony, which is your favorite flower.
Oh, well, yes, thank you. Unfortunately in Delhi we cannot have many flowers growing around. We have a lot of flowers in our farms, but of course rose, I love it.
4 tips on natural skincare.
4 tips only. Okay, so well, let me tell you. Firstly, you should have plenty of water all throughout the day. Then you should always keep your skin nourished from within, not only outside. And then you have to keep your skin very, very hydrated and moisturized. And the 4th one would be always sleep with a clean skin.
A soap-free alternative for face.
I think haldi and dahi nothing can beat that. Dahi haldi is what I say.
One thing to do to your skin before sleeping.
Well, I clean my skin thoroughly before sleeping.
Your favorite old school beauty potion.
Old school beauty potion would be, having a lot of sweat on your skin, because sweat is something which actually does a lot of benefit to your skin.
3 things that differentiate your product from the one that are out in the market.
Well, I would say keeping your products as clean as possible. When I say clean, is not putting in too many ingredients, not using synthetic ingredients, keeping your product absolutely natural.
Well, we also know secret about you that you have one Miss Personality of Nagpur.
Oh really? Where did you find that out from? You've done your research well.
What is your soul food?
A typical Punjabi khana would be my soul food.
Your favorite drink?
My favorite drink other than water would be a black coffee.
A cuisine you want to experience in your next travel?
Well, cuisines which use a lot of fermented food is something which I would love to try. Different places have different fermented food.
Where all you have traveled for work?
For work, internationally many places, and nationally we work in almost 17 cities of the country. So of course I've traveled a lot.
One advises for all who want to start off in this profession.
A very, very big advice would be, which is I think very important, to have patience and be at it.
Which the book that you're reading currently?
Well, I'm mostly reading my courseware again and again, and something newer which is connected to wellness, aromatherapy and perfumery. So let me show you something. I mean, I have a collection of my books here with a lot of encyclopedias, or very, very old encyclopedias which dates back to 1900s, 1800s. Then I actually love to read aromatherapy books. This is one very interesting book, The Fragrant Heavens. It talks about, uh, essential oils and aromatherapy in a very different way. So I'm just reading this these days.
What was your eureka moment?
Well, eureka moment. Ironically, my eureka moment was also in a bathtub when I was healing myself with a lot of herbal concoctions and buttermilk and some herbal infusions.
That's an interesting piece of teapot. What it is about?
Well, this is an antique piece. It's from the year 1800s, circa, I think 1850s. And it's a teapot and a sugar pot, milk pot with a coffee pot. And a piece here that you see is a very old jewelry box. It is was handed. It's like an heirloom piece for us. So it's made in silver and it holds jewelry beautifully.
What is your go to stay as fit as you are?
Well, I don't think I'm as fit as I want to be, but yes, of course, I do regular Pilates and body weight training for that.
How do you manage to keep the work-life balance?
Well, it all depends on the first thing I should say. You should have a good life partner to give you that balance.
Free will or destiny? What do you believe in?
Free will and destiny. Well, destiny definitely plays a lot of role, but life has shown me a lot of times that free will also, does a lot of things.
How did you start perfumery?
Well, that was very interesting incident. It happened when I was staying with my husband's grandparents. We call our grandfather, we used to call him Baba. So Baba was talking to me one fine day saying that you use a lot of essential oils to make healing potions. So why don't you create some interesting perfume for me? So which really intrigued me, that as to how these perfumes can be created. So he said, in olden days the royalties used to get their customized perfumes made by the perfumers, and they used to be recognized by their perfumes. They used to go to play bridge games and all, and people used to recognize the person arriving into that place by only their fragrance. Their identity would be through their fragrances. So that led me to learn perfumery after I studied aromatherapy. After I completed with my aromatherapy and I was practicing it, I started learning perfumery. So that was how I went into perfumery.
What has inspired you join the DLC?
DLC, the platform is very, very interesting, and it's a very unique and one of its kind. And I must say that it is a very, very interesting platform for business owners and entrepreneurs like us. And I think it's going to grow very big.
How has your experience been so far with DLC?
It's been very wonderful, very warm people and very helpful people which I've come across. And I think it's going to be even better eventually.
One last question. A message that you would like to give to our viewers?
Well, stay as close as possible to nature. We've seen what's gone bad in the past when nature showed us the wrath.
Okay, thank you. It was lovely talking to you.
Thank you. It was wonderful.